campsite at Bend-Sunriver, 1,000 Trails. Melody's off to get a shower. We just arrived from the Oregon coast, and I'm telling you, I'm really liking this camper. Melody and I have arrived at Bend-Sunriver, 1,000 Trails near Bend, Oregon. Let's go check it out. Melody and I put Bend-Sunriver, 1,000 Trails on our itinerary so that we could visit Crater Lake National Park, a long-time bucket list destination for us. But let me tell you, this is one of my favorite 1,000 Trails campgrounds. Let me show you around. So once you pull into the 1,000 Trails property, they have this large sign. It says check in this way. It's a big semicircle. You'll pull your rig in there and then go in that building and check in. They'll have your packet ready for you. I'm going to take you right behind that building, and they have a really cute area back there with a general store. So there's the big semicircle area where you're going to park your rig. You go in this building here. There's a membership specialist in there, and they have a man desk in there where you can check in. They were super friendly. Right behind this building is like a little Western motif mock town, really, and they have a general store, a functioning general store. See, here's the blacksmith shop. They have the Horseshoe Cafe. And they have all these different people. I really like this one here, and they have sayings. Fast Deal Sam. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this thing will really make you chuckle. I'll put a photo up where you can read this thing. And there's other characters and other sayings up here. This is Sadie. And we have Preacher Fry. We have the town marshal. But they don't have SOAR here. None of the sites have SOAR. But I'm telling you, don't let that hold you back. Melody and I have a 50 amp site. We love our site. Wait till I take you over there. We've been to, gosh, maybe 10, 11,000 trails in the Pacific Northwest. And this may turn out to be my favorite. This is the general store. They have beer, they have eggs, they have cheese, they have RV supplies. It is a very well stocked general store. It's the best 1,000 Trails general store I've ever seen. Well, that was a good place to start the tour. I think I'm going to take you over to my campsite, and then we'll explore other areas of the campground from there. Like most 1,000 Trails, once you check in at the office, they're going to give you the gate code, and then you'll pass through that gate. There's a place for you to punch your code in. So I'm in site B8, I believe. This is the A section. The sites are well spaced. So you have a lot of room with your site. It really does have a state park feel to it. So here's the beginning of A loop, and what's a point of interest in A loop is these are 50 amp sites. If you're looking for 50 amp, you probably want to visit A loop and then B loop. Right across from the A loop, there are some 50 amp sites in D loop. There's one vacant right here. They're very large sites, but you don't have much You don't have much tree cover, some, but not very much shade in these sites. But you do have 30-50 amp electric service and water. On site, none of these sites have solar. Okay, this is the beginning of B Loop. Melody and I are right across from the shower house. We really love our campsite. Let me take you down here and show you our campsite. Again, you'll find 50 amp electric sites with water in the B Loop. There's the shower house off to the left. And this is a handicap site, by the way. It's open. I almost took that site, but I preferred the one that's right over here. That's my Cougar fifth wheel. Let me take you over there and show you the campsite. Well, folks, this is my campsite here at Bend-Sunriver 1000 Trails. Melody's just got a shower not too long ago, so she's not going to be coming out. But yeah, we're just very pleased with that campsite. It's nice, it's flat, you're right across from the restrooms and shower house. Good site. Site number B8, that's a 50 amp electric water site. Let me show you some other points of interest in this campground. So it's worth noting, I am filming this in the middle of October 2021, and this is their winter season. So some of the loops are closed off. You can see here they've got this barricaded off. The I campsites are closed off. So I'll be showing you points of interest within parts of the campground that are open. In the center of your screen, you're looking at the on-site laundry. Melody usually does a tour of the laundry room, and if she's done one, I will insert it here.
I'm in the laundry room this morning at Bend-Sunriver RV Campground in Sunriver, Oregon. They have 6 standard size washers, and it is anywhere from $1.75 to $2 to wash, and it takes quarters. And then you have a larger one here, and it looks like it's $2.25, and then you have the bigger one for, I would guess, comforters, that sort of things, for $4.75. And over on this side we have 6 dryers and $1.50 to dry, and then we have 4 more over on this side and 2 of your commercial size dryers. You have a nice folding table and a sink over here, and if it's a nice day you can sit outside. And there are a lot of rabbits here, so it's fun just to sit and watch the rabbits run around. I was telling you about. Some of these have such beautiful coloring in them. It's unreal. Hi guys. Good morning. You want to come see me? Come on. Come here. They don't seem to be afraid of people either. Look, he's coming.
It looks like I'm in M Loop. There are some more cabins up here. This is a nice site. M6. Now these sites are going to be a 30 amp electric water site, but they're just huge sites. Got lots of space. You really feel like you're not crammed in. It really does have a state park feel. That's the direction I walked from. This is cabin M8. Now, isn't that a nice looking cabin? And this is the next cabin up, M10. Look at all that space you have in there. I mean, you don't have to try to cram your car in there. You could get 3 or 4 cars in that space that they're providing. Now this cabin says Getaway 1. You know, Melody and I are adventure members. We get 10 years of a week-long stay, 10 of them, in a getaway cabin. So yeah, this would be a cool place to use your getaway cabin benefit. And progressing up the M Loop, they have a second getaway cabin, getaway number 2. Yet another example of how big these campsites are. It looks like that's E20. And it looks like that is E13. That site's got to be like 70 feet long. You could get any size rig in there. And look at all the seclusion that you have. You have some privacy in here. It's got water and a 30 amp hookup in this 110 cord. It's keeping the pipes from freezing. But yeah, all kinds of space in these campsites. And I've seen quite a few of these handicap sites. They have a handicap identification on them. And this is in E8, again, a very large site. It's going to be 30 amp electric with water. And even more cabins. They're calling these cottages. That's cottage number 4. And it looks like we have cottage 3, cottage 2, and then cottage 1. Lots of different standard cabins, getaway cabins, and cottages here at Bend-Sunriver, Thousand Trails. And check out the seating area. You have a patio with a grill outside of cottage 3, and then you have chairs set up around a campfire ring off to the left. And it looks like they even have some dry camping sites. Those ones in your screen there have electric. There goes those rabbits. They're all over the place, but these ones here are dry camping sites. We had a great time at Bend-Sunriver, Thousand Trails. And I think I'm going to leave it here. I'll have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the written video description on YouTube. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.